came second at Warrington Regional with Volcanic, 60 cards, Snake Eye, Horus, everything, FTK. Yeah, my matchups were Rika, round 1. I played a few stun decks. There's a lot of stun, to be fair. Branded Chimera was the final. I got double hand trapped and then super poly, so that was a bit rough. But all in all, like, this deck is insane. But yeah, main deck, so it's 60 cards. 3 Trooper, the main searcher of the deck. It's insane. 2 effects. You need to play 3 Shell because it's the thing that gives you consistent hand advantage. The 2 Emperor, because when you don't get the FTK, you want to start burning them for 1,000 for each special summon. And then 2 Rimfire. You don't need anything more than this. I don't play Scattershot because I think it's just like a brick for no reason. So yeah, this is the first engine, the Volcanic engine. I'll just do the monsters first, and then the Snake Eye package. So it's 3 Bellstar, 1 Flambird. You don't need any more. Like, you barely actually even like. You use this literally just for like link plays rather than like actually using it to attack. But you can bring it out and do stuff with it. 1 Oak, 1 Ash, 1 Poplar. Just a small little package. This, search this, special summons itself, gets you the original, and then you can just go off with that. So that's the second engine, and then the third engine is Viking. So we play 1, 1, 1, 1. You don't need anything else. You can play the Avata, but it's literally a brick. Like, you don't need it. This is the heart and soul of like why the Viking engine is played, because this, when it's destroyed from Grunix, it sends you any fire from the deck, and it lets you like kind of get access to Trooper if you need it, if you haven't opened it, if you don't have Bonfire, because you can just like make Princess and special summon this back and then get going with your FTK. So that's the third engine. Little Horus engine. This is insane because of a card we play in the extra deck. Also like baits out an Ash. Also after you get nibbed and you have no follow-up or something like that, like you can still like keep going because of that card in the extra deck. But yeah, and also this is the Spellcaster, which is quite relevant. We play 3 Parallel Exceed because Banshee is insane. It's a rank 4 engine. You have all your little ones can be turned into an Almirage or a Linkariba to trigger this. Or if you want to like wait for the nib and like use the token and something else to make one of the Charmers, you then trigger this and you still get like plays. 2 Magician Souls. This card's insane because you can make Celine and then you dump the Witch. Where is she? Everybody knows D Bellstar. Dump the Witch. Also part of the combo because it's Spellcaster, and you get to draw into a lot of stuff because you have the continuous spells that Populous puts back, the field spell puts back, so you can get like, you can dig into your deck a bit more. And there's also a level 1 Dark that playing the Dark Charmer, there's normally nothing to search and like Snake Eyes and stuff like that, but like you actually have something to search now when Dark gets destroyed. The main part of the FTK combo, which is the Inari. The funniest thing ever, like it's a inherent summon from the deck or hand, so you literally just pick up the deck mid-duel and just hope your opponent doesn't think you're doing something weird.
Did your opponent ever say something when you just special?
Nah, I always declared it, like literally, like every single time I was going to go into the deck to summon this, I was like, I'm going to literally inherent summon from the deck, so I'm just going to go through and show you it. Fortunately, I always thought about the scenario, like if I side this out and I go into my deck thinking I still have it in there, and my opponent's just thinking like, why is this guy just picked up his deck for no reason, just to like dig for it. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool because especially if you're going second, obviously you side it out when you're going second, but obviously if you lose the die roll, you summon this, or if they've nibbed you to turn 1, you summon this out and you burn them for like 3k. It's insane. And when it goes to grave, it searches you the trap, which we'll get to. And this package is insane. It's the if you've seen me on Sanctum Squad's channel back in the day, I loved the Nemesis Protoss. Well, obviously, like since I've stopped playing the game, I've heard that that got banned. But I love the Arch Nemesis stuff. And obviously, this is Pyro, so Bonfire can search it, Banshee can search it, and also the little baby Kirin can like dump it and then bring it back with Princess. So search this, And well, I was going to play Reprodocus, but a lot of things in the format are Dragon, Pyro, and Fiend, or stuff like that. So like I don't need it. I didn't need the Reprodocus. Dragon is a good thing to call. It's just an extra body to get on board, and it kind of like locks them out. It's pretty insane, and you make a lot of different types to like be able to summon this out. It's a good thing to side out if they're playing, if you're going first and they're playing something that you don't have in your deck. But yeah, these two cards are insane. So those are all the engines. The spells, 3 wanted, 3 bonfire, of course. 3 volcanic blaze accelerator with the 1 brick. This is not really a brick when you go second, because you can literally, like, not once per turn keep using it, as long as you have like a pyro that is 500 or less attack in hand.
What do you mainly search from the bonfire?
The bonfire, if I don't have trooper, it's always trooper. It depends. If I'm going first, it's always trooper, because you can get the FTK. Trooper is very important for the FTK, unless you already have the... Oh no, trooper is still like predominantly like the main line for the FTK. If I already have trooper, sometimes it's good to hold it, use it to get Poplar, just get the extra body, and then get the Sinful to go into your fighting package. But yeah, this card is nuts, especially when you're playing against decks that like to banish everything. If you can play through Shifter with stuff like this. Well, not play through Shifter, but you can like gain an advantage. This is not once per turn, like Reborn by discarding. The discarding becomes really useful because of like Rimfire, Trigger Effect, Shell, adding you another thing. But also the banish to cycle things back and draw 1. That's not once per turn, but the Reborn is... Sorry, the Reborn is not once per turn, but the banish is once per turn. But this card is nuts. Those are all the 3 odds, plus the 1 Blaze Accelerator. The 1 odds, the 1 Temple, and the 1 Original. You have to play both of these. And the 2 Viking ones are the 1 Sanctuary. And you have to play this because like it gets you the thing to send with one of the Snake Eyes. So once you set this up, pop, depending on the order that you want to do things, this becomes very relevant to like have an extra face-up card to send. You want to like do this first, make sure you can make the Appaloosa or something first before you want to put this on top. Just because you want to play around it. But yeah, they're all one-offs, they're all searchable. Don't need any more, don't need any less. I wanted to squeeze in 2 of these, but you only need the 1. It's a small package, it's a 5-card package. You got the 3 Imsetis and the 1 Happy. That's all you need. I would love to play Dimitriev, but you don't want bricks. You already play a lot of bricks in this. Well, not a lot, but like proportionally, not a lot. But this card is nuts, and you only need it for 1. Power spell, 1 for 1. I want to play Reborn over the 3rd Fire Recovery. Yeah, that's it. Maybe I will, but I just think Fire Recovery just does so much. The discard is really important. And then the only like kind of non-engine I played, my favorite card, Droplet, and 3 talents. When you're going first, take the extra card out of the hand. This going second, or even just setting it after going first and making a board. If you don't get the FTK, it's just extra pressure. I think they're the best spells in the game at the moment. And then finally, the part of the FTK line. This is what the Inari summons, and this is what the Emperor will set. This will let you summon either another Volcanic, ignoring summoning conditions, or burn you for half the attack. And this will like let you tribute a fire once and let you burn for the full attack. So this is part of the FTK line. This is just a good card in general. You take this out if you're not going for the FTK. Extra deck. Linkaribo, Anima, part of the combo. Almirage. Those are the link ones. Trooper can go into this, trigger Parallel Exceed, it's broken. It's a fire as well. This is Spellcaster, this is Linkaribo, this thing should be banned. Link 2s, this is important, like back row removal. The 2 Charmers, we actually have things to search when these are destroyed now. This always had something to search, but this didn't. But with the Magician's Souls, it does now. SP, we don't have space for IP. We want to respect Nib as well, because this deck can play through Nib really well. So instead of Reprodocus, I played the Selene. Selene is insane because you send the Witch, as I said, and you summon it back with this. to carry on with your plays, and then you get a free Appaloosa. Princess is Princess, she's insane. And the link 4s are Appaloosa, Salamon Great, Raging Phoenix, and Zelantis. I had to squeeze this in, and it was so worth it because it's insane. Like, these cards shouldn't be a thing. This thing is cool as well. But yeah, these are probably the best link 4s in the game right now. Specifically Zelantis, the way it like works with the rest of the deck. Snake Eyes specifically. And then this card is nuts, especially when you take something from theirs. You can use it as a level 8 if it has a level. Mill, you can force them to put spells in grave for Celine. You can like push for your Trooper or anything else. You just don't want to like mill your traps for the FTK. But like, if you get to that point, like you kind of need to just push. This is just on fire on legs, hence what the Parallel Exceed is there for. Also, it's like when it gets banished, it can summon itself back. You can just like put this as like on a higher, on a lower chain link to Volcanic Emperor. So like you get the burn, and also it comes back as an extra body. And Typhon is just Typhon. I would love to fit Reprodocus in here, but it's not going to fit. Side is a weird one because it's 60. You need to like fit in as much as you can. So, well, you need to like choose what you want to out with 60 cards, because you can't put 3 odds in. And if you are, you need like something else to back it up. So I played 4 Bestials. Candy going first as well, because sometimes you want to like optimize your combo, so you want to take out like droplets or something like that. It just gets your body, especially if they try to bestial you. I don't know why they would, but yeah. I think these are insane. These are searchable and they have to be played. I think Pure Snake Eyes, Viking, they all have to play it. I think this is these two are just insane, especially because they're searchable, hence why they're one-offs. For back row removal, 3 Cosmics. I hate the fact that I have to play Cosmics, but they're in. They're worth playing. They are really good. I just prefer things that are more blowout, but I gotta respect anti-spell. And I also have to respect summon limit, because you start summoning Lightning Storm's gonna do nothing. And this is just for this rogue stuff. And then finally, I want to put some interruption in, so Bestials plus this. So if you look at like the whole side, like you're normally siding in about 9 to 11 cards, depending on the matchup. But yeah, performed really well. The only my loss was in the final to Random Chimera. It was Droll, which normally would hurt, but like it was fine. I could get double Emperor after burning them for like 2k, and then let them play through 2 Emperors, but then my Ripfire got ashed, and then I got super polyed. I didn't know what some of the Chimera cards do, so I guess that's my fault, but it is what it is. But yeah.
Any shout-outs?
My dog. All those people fasting in Ramadan, and the Palestinians that are suffering over in Gaza. We get the privilege of living life here, and there are people suffering out in this world. So no one deserves a shout out more than them. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.